Want help to grow your business? Download BRiN, the world's first business advisor in your pocket. To find out more, visit BRiN.ai or search the App Store today.
Hello and welcome to Teach Me Tech. I am your hostess, Laurel Gray, and I'm here with the amazing Braydan Willwrath from
Hello.
Digital Efficiency. He loves talking about technology, and I do too, so it's perfect. And here on Teach Me Tech, what we love to do is walk you through a 45-minute demo of software that you can use in your business that's going to save you tons of time, money, energy, and, well, heartache from testing it out yourself. And what are we talking about today? An amazing tool called Timely. Timely is an appointment booking software that's specifically targeted at industries that are in trade and some other types of industries, which Braydan will walk us through. Mm-hmm. And let's talk about what we're going to cover. But before we do, two quick things. First thing, follow along. Timely is a great tool to follow along with directly on your computer because there is quite a large dashboard. So be sure that you've got your laptop or your computer out if you're in the home or in the office. Second thing, please ask or share on social media. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or Google+. Use the hashtag TeachMeTech to get in the conversation, ask your questions, or share this episode. So what are we going to cover today? First off, what is Timely? What is it good for and what is it not good for? So we're going to clear up any of those common misconceptions right from the start. Secondly, what are the advantages and disadvantages over a paper diary or old school or potentially some of the other tools that are on the market? Yep. Now, getting started, what are you going to need? An iPad or computer, setting up an account, picking a plan, and the basic dashboard overview. We're going to be running through this very quickly, so follow along. Next, we're going to cover adding a service and products, using products, groups, and categories, making a booking, completing that booking, and then finalizing the sale. Oh, very cool. So we're getting a little hint that Timely can do some sales functionality. Next up is online bookings, the mini website, and then how to use those two things. And then accessing and using reports, report functionality, and extending Timely. What are the available integrations and what can you use them for? And then finally, talking a little bit about the Zero integration and the Vend integration. So why you might want to use those tools and what are the advantages and disadvantages. All right, so let's get started. Woohoo! Now, Braydan has come on before and has talked about another tool called Trello, and he's back again today to talk about Timely. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yes, we're so glad to have you. He's got a great teaching style and always is here to share amazing tools. So, I was not really familiar with Timely before today. I know I'd seen it before, but I'd never actually done an implementation. So, can you walk us through what Timely is all about?
Yeah, of course. So look, Timely is a time-based booking system, and there are a few of them out there. But you know what makes Timely good is it's good for businesses that rely on bookings to actually run their business. So things like health clinics, massage therapy places, if it's a personal trainer or a fitness trainer, beauty salons, hair salons, things like that. Those style of companies. And so it's really ideal for those people because obviously there's certain requirements for those people to be able to book in people on their own computer, but also what we'll see as we go through it, they're able to book in online as well. So yeah, that's what makes it pretty cool. Awesome.
And we've covered before as well a tool called Calendly, which is sort of an appointment booking system that's very easy, quick, streamlined. It seems like Timely, based on what I've looked at on the landing page, I always will flick through and look at different tools. It looks like it's got a lot of functionality.
Yeah, look, it is quite functional. I think it's quite a lot more in-depth in some areas than Calendly. And it's obviously, you could watch both of the Teach Me Tech episodes on that and be able to decide which one's best for you. But I think in terms of businesses that require bookings to make money, it works quite well on. And it's not really ideal for things like mobile workers, so like electricians or a plumber who needs to actually book in jobs. That doesn't really work with Timely. It would still work, but it's not ideal. And things like professional services where perhaps it's booking to do in a phone call or a meeting, Timely may not be the best solution for you. But still, you can watch along and decide for yourself.
Absolutely. Okay. But it sounds like if you're making money from your time, Timely could be for you.
This is true.
Cool.
Very true.
Is there anything that it might really not be good for that we've forgotten about, just to clear that up straight away?
Yeah, look, it's not good for people who need to work offline. It is an online cloud-based system. So, if you're doing a lot of mobile work and you don't have an iPad that will be connected to the internet most, if not all the time, or, as I mentioned, it's not ideal for trades. And that's one of the main reasons it's not ideal for trades, is because they may have to go somewhere where, you won't have service. And so if you don't have service, you don't have the internet, sometimes some of these tools don't work that great.
Okay, that's good. Thanks for clearing that up.
Not a problem.
We just want to make sure that we're making the best recommendation for you. And we always do our research and our homework here on Teach Me Tech before the episode.
We do.
Yeah. Well, Braydan does. I don't really do much. So let's talk a little bit about the advantages and disadvantages over some of the more traditional methods of making appointments. Because a lot of people, like, if I just think about the example that we talked about, which is like a beauty salon.
Beauty salon, yep.
A lot of them are still using paper diary, or might be just taking phone bookings, jotting it down, post-it notes on the calendar. Talk to me a little bit about how Timely can shift away from that.
Yeah, well, look, Timely is obviously cloud-based, so as most of the solutions I talk about are, so it's on the computer. So the biggest advantage is that, it's always there and you can't lose it. Often what happens with paper diaries is they can get lost or stolen, and if it's at a beauty salon, that may be a bit less likely, but, if it's somebody that's like a mobile massage person, then sometimes, it's quite easy to leave your diary somewhere where, you've forgotten about it. And if you lose your diary, well, then, you've lost all of your future appointments. So, you're pretty missing a limb if you don't have your diary. So, that's I guess the advantages of it. It integrates with other platforms. It's online all the time. Advantages over a paper diary means that if somebody wants to rebook, you don't constantly have to scribble out lines or rub them out with an eraser to then, rebook somebody in. It's as simple as taking what they want and everything they want, and we can just drag it into another spot and put it there. So you don't have to cross out their name, cross out what they want, re-find the next spot, type it in, write it in, and then sometimes, you don't have enough room, so you've got to draw arrows to another page and write on the other page, and sometimes it can get quite confusing, especially if you're in a business that is constantly changing or people are constantly rebooking on you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Such as a beauty salon, nail salon.
Such as a beauty salon, yeah, exactly. And I mean, it isn't, I think Timely really stands out because it's also not old and clunky. I know there's quite a few computer-based systems out there where I've moved people from their systems to Timely. And one of the biggest advantages they find is that, doesn't require a mouse to be used. You can use it on a computer or on an iPad, and it will work with a touch screen, or it will work with, a mouse. So it will work cross-platform. It's not you don't need a mouse and a full-size keyboard to type it all in. You don't have to have a receipt printer for it to work. It's very modular in that sense. It'll work with your business.
Beautiful. And so I guess if you do have this type of business, such as a beauty salon, hair salon, nail salon, whatever, Timely sort of serves as that core software, right?
Yeah.
And then once the data's in, it links out to like a CRM or collecting some kind of other information through forms.
Yeah, so
right?
Yeah, that's right. So it does serve as your main section. So it kind of is your CRM for most companies. Although I have put it in for companies that it's not the central solution. It's more for the booking. Timely itself has the functionality for especially those kind of businesses that rely on constant bookings, like the health clinics, the massage places. Timely works really well. So you put all your customers' details into that, including the services that they like. It allows you to then rebook those services. So at the end of an appointment, you can ask the customer, would you like to rebook? And they say yes. So you can say rebook and put all the services that they want into that particular time. And also, you've got things like you can say that, let's say, a mini pedicure is only going to take 20 minutes. So it's going to block out 20 minutes of time so that you've always got a timed day where you're not accidentally overbooking or underbooking and not having enough time or having too much time free. So, pretty useful like that.
Absolutely. I can imagine that would be a huge challenge in that type of business.
Yeah, it is.
Great. Anything else that we need to cover off on advantages or disadvantages that you can think of?
I don't think so. I think although you do need to be online to use it, I think that has more advantages than disadvantages, because if your internet goes down locally, a lot of the older systems aren't able to send out emails or SMSs when they're actually offline. Whereas with a cloud-based system, if your internet goes down in your premises, while you may not be able to jump online, you can always tether to your iPhone or open it up on your iPad. So you're able to access it from anywhere as opposed to, so I think those advantages kind of outweigh the disadvantages.
Yep, that's a really good point. Awesome. Great.
Cool.
Well, look, I think we're ready to get started, don't
Good
you?
stuff. I love getting started.
Yay! So we're going to jump onto the computer. You can do so too. And what is the web address that everybody needs to go to?
It is gettimely, TIMELY.co.
Cool. Great. Well, let's jump on and walk us through. Is this actually the landing page, gettimely.co?
If we go to gettimely.co, you'll get the front page of the website.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a great picture.
It is a pretty cool picture. Now, obviously, there's a big green Getting Started button, so that's the one that we're going to click on.
Yep.
You could browse around the website if you want, but we're just going to get right into it.
Right. Braydan doesn't like to waste time, everybody. We're
Certainly
just jumping
not.
on.
Jumping in. So, again, we're going to fill in our John Doe.
Yep.
Doe. Admin at demo.company.
Yep.
Help if I could spell company. Put in our password and our business name. What are we going to call ourselves today?
Just demo company.
Demo company. That sounds
Or you
good.
can, if you were talking
Demo
about using.
Beauty
Yeah.
Company. Now, we're going to say we're a beauty salon, and we're going to say just me.
Cool. Can you go back to that list?
To continue enjoying this presentation, download BRiN, the world's first business advisor in your pocket. To find out more, visit BRiN.ai or search the App Store today.